Hi everyone, Teacher Jenna here, and in this video I want to walk you through the application process with VIPKid. So the first thing you're going to see right here is the teacher application that you get when you sign up with an email with VIPKid. At the very top, it lets you know about how long each section will take to complete. So this is the basic info information. It takes about 5 minutes to fill out. So it's your pretty basic job application here with your name, your gender, where are you from, your location, your highest level of education, and that is the first thing you need to teach with VIPKid. So step 1, when you apply, you need a bachelor's degree. So that is where you can check here what level of education you have, your phone number, you can put in this drop down how you found out about the company, and if you have a referring teacher that has given you a referral code, this is where you enter it in. So right now, if you do not have a referring teacher, my husband Justin and I would love to help you get hired, and you can do that by clicking our referral link in the description of this video. So we would love to be your referring teacher and help you get hired with VIPKid. So this is where you would enter that code. Here you would choose how many languages that you speak. And then last we have teaching experience, and that is number 2. They're not really numbered, but that is the second thing that is required with teaching with VIPKid. So you need 2 years of teaching experience, and that just means experience working with kids. So they include babysitting, if maybe you teach Sunday school, any experience that you have working with a group of kids. It does not have to be formal education in the classroom. So when Justin applied with VIPKid in October, he was able to check that he had 5+ years of experience because he had worked at a science center for 6 years, and that was experience working with kids. So the last thing you need when applying is you have to have the ability to work in the US or Canada. So after you've filled out that, you will click Let's Do It, and it will immediately process your information and let you know through an email if you have passed that part. So if you have teaching experience, you have at least a bachelor's degree, you should be good to go for the basic info, and if you are eligible to work in the US or Canada. The next part after that is the demo lesson. So that is step number 2, okay, your interview and demo. So for that step, there are 2 options for your interview. So you can do the recorded option with the My Feelings lesson, or you can do a live interview with the My Feelings lesson. There's a third one down here, the Interview Express. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. So with the recorded version, that means that you would teach, I forget exactly how many slides. It's not too many slides. It only takes about 10 minutes to teach these slides. So it's a few slides that you would teach, and you would pretend that you had a student there with you to teach. So that is the recorded version. You would begin by giving some background information about yourself. So when you're doing the interview, it lets you know for the recorded, here are the things that we would like to know about you. And then you would just go ahead and get started and teach the slides within the My Feelings lesson. The second option is to do a live interview. So you can book a live interview with a mentor. They will interview you for a few minutes, get to know you, and then they will assume the role of a student in China. So you can do that one of 2 ways, whatever is more comfortable for you. I did the recorded version But looking back, there are a few more benefits to the live interview because you get feedback right away after the interview, and you can use that to help you with your teaching technique and improve on things for your mock class. So those are the two options that are available. There is a special third option, and that is the Interview Express. Now that is invite only. And I believe the way that you get invited to that is if you have applied with VIPKid, you pass the first initial step, but you don't book your interview right away. And maybe a couple weeks go by and they kind of wonder, hey, like, are you going to book your interview? And to make it more appealing, they might offer you the Interview Express. So Justin actually got offered the Interview Express. He was trying to find a good time to book his interview and hadn't quite done it within a couple of weeks of applying. He was making sure that he felt ready. And so he actually got a phone call while we were grocery shopping from VIPKid inviting him to the Interview Express, received an email, and found out that he only had to teach one slide. I believe it was the letter M slide. So that was a huge benefit. So it did not take him very long. I think that it was a lot less pressure to prepare for. Not that the interview itself is a lot of slides, but if you're kind of on the fence or you just felt nervous for teaching online, which a lot of people do, the Interview Express is a really great option if that gets offered to you. So that is the second step. Step number 3, after you pass your interview, then you are taken to the Certification Center. And in the Certification Center, you have 3 choices to certify. You can certify in Interactive Level 2, Levels 2 and 3, and Levels 4 and 5. Interactive Level 2 is what VIPKid is switching most of their Level 2 classes over to. Not that you can't teach a regular Level 2, but the majority of the time your bookings are going to come from Interactive Level 2. So my recommendation, if you're wanting to teach the younger students and you're thinking about getting Levels 2 and 3, definitely go for the Interactive Level 2. That will be well worth it as a new teacher, as a lot of bookings come from Level 2 Interactive. So you would just pick what levels work for you. What do you think you're going to be most comfortable teaching? And you can get certified right there to teach all of them if you would like. So you can do the mock classes for all of those levels, and then when you begin teaching with VIPKid, you have such a wide variety of choices for parents to book you, and you might fill up your schedule a little bit quicker. So if the age level and the level of the class doesn't matter to you so much, then you can choose all of them and you can hit the ground running as soon as you get hired with having that wide variety of levels to teach. So once you have chosen what level you want to certify for, you will be given a lot of information. And when I say a lot of information, I don't mean, oh my goodness, this is so overwhelming, I'm not going to do this. It's teacher prep to help you. There's videos, you get to look at the slides, you get to practice in a practice classroom. So it really sets you up for success. It's a lot of great information, and all of that information is a great tool for when you actually teach real students. So I think it is a great thing that VIPKid has done. They really set you up to succeed. So after you have prepared and you've practiced in the classroom and you're ready to go, you are going to teach your mock. So you're going to book a mock class with a mentor. They will just like in the interview, if you choose the live interview, they will interview. I don't want to say they'll interview, but they will ask you some basic questions before the mock class begins. And then they will again assume the role of a student and you will teach them. They will give you feedback at the end of the mock, and they will also email you feedback. Within 24 to 48 hours, you will know if you have passed your mock. And the really great thing is in their email, they are super encouraging. The best thing about this is if you have passed the interview, there is no way for you to fail. You do not have to, let's say you pass the interview, but you don't pass the mock on the first time, your mock class. You do not have to wait and apply again and go through the whole interview process again. You are set up for success right here with being able to go to a support center. Okay, so you would go to the support center and you could watch your mock class and get tips on what to do in your next class. So it just gives you another time to practice before you teach in front of a real student. So Justin actually had to do that. He did a mock number 2. It's not called Mock 2. It used to be called Mock 2 if you're familiar with the application process from before. So he really just did another mock class, and that time he passed, no problem. So we really just looked at the feedback from his mentor, and he kind of thought about the things that he did during his mock. We kind of narrowed down what he could improve on, and then he did fine the next time. So it was pretty quick and easy, and now he is a successful VIPKid teacher. So if you have to go to the support center and get a little bit of extra practice and try it again, it is really not a bad thing. It's just going to make you feel more comfortable with more practice that you have before you actually teach students. So those are the steps for getting hired with VIPKid. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you need a referring teacher, again, we would love to help you out. So take a look at our link in the description box below. Once you use our referral link, we will be in contact with you. We will walk you through the steps of the process. If you want to Skype with us, if you want to just email with us, questions, whatever it may be, we are here to support you because VIPKid is a wonderful company to work for. You will not be sorry that you chose it, and we hope to see you on the teaching side soon. So that is it for this video. I will see you next time. Goodbye.